Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Adrian, Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Luis Baroa strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Missions, center fielder, Luis Baroa.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight, 43 degrees at first pitch. A little low, it's 2-2. This one's blooped out toward, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
At the plate, Adam Zahorik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Runners back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. The double play. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Miguel Cairo will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Good curveball. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Brian Henley set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Lucas Woodson, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on certain pitches.
Sam Lopez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Sam Lopez.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. A quick out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, what do they need to do to get a win in this one?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Now at the plate, Patrick Cardona. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Baroa on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting third, catcher, Sebastian Novoa.
Sebastian Novoa takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, let's check out the San Antonio defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember, growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Juan Tejera set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Too high, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Baroa is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Jimmy Lundy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Jimmy Lundy.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now that we have a chance, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. Schultz racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher, Rocky Gale.
Rocky Gale into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Steve Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Glenn Ryu will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Glenn Ryu.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Herman.
Into the box, Stephen Herman. Down the first baseline, Ramirez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Brandon Colon.
Brandon Colon gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ramon Alfonso steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Into the box now, Luis Baroa. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Now, take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Nobody out, runner on first. Drives it to deep right field. Schultz ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Adam Zahorik will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
In now, Miguel Cairo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ryu is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The relay throw, and he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Brian Henley stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5, no score on the show. Gavin Perkinson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Gavin Perkinson.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Standing in now, Steven Schultz. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Right side, to his left, Alfonso. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Sam Lopez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That's the way you like to see your guys attack the baseball. The pitch is away, so he goes the other way, and this ball winds up hopping over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Patrick Cardona. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Jimmy Lundy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Flipped out the other way towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
How about it?
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Stepping in now, Lance Leahy. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there now.
Stepping in, Rocky Gale. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
Way outside, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Sebastian Novoa is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cairo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Juan Tejera.
In now, Juan Tejera. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Glenn Ryu is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Steve Ramirez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Out in front of it, strike 1. On the ground to third. Tejera gloves it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Ramon Alfonso will dig in. He singled his first time around. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Luis Baroa will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Novoa is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Adam Zahorik steps in, working on a 1-for-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Stephen Herman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Into the box now, Brandon Colon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is, run till they tag you.
In now, Gavin Perkinson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cairo over to his left, and that retires the side. Miguel Cairo makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Miguel Cairo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Brian Henley will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
chop foul right at home plate at strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, you know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Jimmy Lundy will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Hit down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
We knew this game wouldn't stay nothing forever. Now, here in the 6th inning, the question will be, can they add on?
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Carlo Ibar will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Carlo Ibar.
Lance Leahy will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cardona going back to the track. He's there and records the first down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Rocky Gale will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Schultz. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Steve Ramirez strides in, grounded out his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Steven Schultz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Sam Lopez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Drilled to first, reined in. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Patrick Cardona will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Comes set, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
And just judging by that swing, that looked to be a missed hit and run to me. On show track, you can see that that pitch was in the strike zone. So that's a ball that he's got to get some wood on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Ramon Alfonso will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. One and 2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Line hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Luis Baroa is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Adam Zahorik gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 6,
Miguel Cairo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Cardona waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Henley.
Brian Henley gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Ryu has a beat on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Sebastian Novoa will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Sebastian Novoa.
Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been.
Standing in now, Juan Tejera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes a cold strike 2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Glenn Ryu will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Right there for strike 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Stephen Herman will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 2-0. Ray Aguilera will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Ray Aguilera.
Leading off the inning, Jimmy Lundy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cardona is in pursuit. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Lance Leahy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Rocky Gale will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Novoa has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Stephen Herman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Cairo is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. One pitch, one gone.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. You shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Brandon Colon comes forward now. He tripled but was then thrown out trying to leg out and inside the Parker in his last appearance.
Yeah, sending him home wasn't the smartest move. Next time, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, you got to be happy with him just standing on third.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors, because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Gavin Perkinson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Steve Ramirez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
To short, Perkinson is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Alfonso.
Ramon Alfonso ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tejera near the bag at third. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
He's looked good here since coming on. You know, the problem is you just don't know what you're going to get from this guy sometimes, but he's done everything right so far.
Luis Baroa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it, 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good battle. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Miguel Cairo, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Well, a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the ninth coming up. The Missions lead it 3-0. Steven Schultz will be tasked now for the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Sam Lopez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Rene Estrada will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Rene Estrada.
Patrick Cardona will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
He's set. Here it comes. Sebastian Novoa is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Missions are victorious here. They win it 3-0. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockhounds, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.